Welcome to Doughboys Double. I'm Nick Weiger along with the Spoon Man Mike Mitchell. Mitch, it's a scorcher.
Why? 'Cause it's hot out there.
It's hot out there.
Oh my God. You could you could cook an egg.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was I think like if you had an egg and you dropped it on the sidewalk,
You could cook it on the sidewalk if you wanted to.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh man, if I had an egg right now, I could just drop it right here and it would cook.
Did you see this lady making bread in her mailbox? Some lady baked a bread in her mailbox. That's how hot it is.
So you take some of those slices, you put them in the toaster, and then you had them with some sidewalk eggs. You get yourself a breakfast.
They could go with the eggs that you did cook on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
You got your bread in the mailbox. The eggs on the sidewalk. What's going on here?
You got a complete breakfast.
This is crazy.
It's that hot.
The world's an oven.
It's real warm. It's real toasty right now.
Yeah. I didn't know my neighborhood was a kitchen.
But things might be even hotter in the studio with a scorcher of a guest.
The knife. Yeah.
Our friend
Speaking
the
of
knife,
kitchens,
Alana Johnston.
One of the things you find in the kitchen, one of the most useful utensils, the knife.
The knife.
Can I please go home? Like, if anybody needs me, I'll be actually snoozing to death over here over you two. I told you, I just got back from Lisbon. Very exciting, fun trip. I haven't slept in 24 hours, and this is what I pushed through for. Your weird mailbox bread talk, which, by the way, is not true. There's no way.
It's true.
I think it's true.
There's no way.
Okay.
Successfully, and it tasted good.
It tasted great.
And you had some.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Mailbox bread.
I can't, and I won't.
We got more context because we knew you were in Portugal.
Yes.
Mitch is showing something.
Let's see.
How hot is it in Texas? This woman baked bread in her mailbox. Roberta Wright.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute.
Eat shit. No, something's wrong with the article.
This was a joke, as stated by Roberta Wright herself.
You just got knifed by Roberta Wright. Wow, you walked into that old mailbox, didn't you?
Does it say anything about the eggs?
Are you okay?
It says eggs still a possibility.
All right, so it's that hot.
A possibility.
It still
Not
is.
even confirmed.
So we were kind of astonished that because we knew you were in Portugal and we were like, oh, you're gonna agree. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna be getting back, but I'll come do the podcast, which was very, very nice of you. We're always thrilled to have you.
Oh, my pleasure.
And then we find out that you have not slept in 24 hours.
I have indeed not. I thought to myself, I gotta get
Can't
out
tell
of this.
by your fucking energy.
Thank you so much. I got to bring something to this episode. And here's the thing. I thought to myself, get out of this fun city and come back and do this podcast that's ultimately going to make me famous. Is that
Anya just
correct?
Yeah, exactly. Anya just from Headgum just came in here and handed a bag of chips to Mitch.
Yes.
What's the right word for that? Clandestinely? Does that work?
Yeah, clandestine. That's pretty good.
What does that mean?
What does surreptitiously mean?
They're close. They're both kind of synonyms.
What's
I
it
got a
mean?
bigger brain than you thought, huh?
Like covert, like something a spy might do.
Okay, well, we called it out.
This fucking dummy has no idea.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Open
I'm
a
the
dictionary
dumb one.
for once.
Oh, okay. A woman baked bread in a mailbox, and it's for sure real.
Alana, I'm curious. When you fly internationally, do you use a Canadian passport?
American.
You have an American passport.
I do. I
Sell
became
out.
a citizen. Okay, thank you. I became a citizen so I could vote because somebody has to save this country, and Lord knows it wasn't you, Mitch.
Your vote just cancels my vote.
Voting for Roberta. What's her name?
Roberta Wright? I wrote her in.
You definitely did.
And I put below it, I put bread mail for everybody.
Because when you write someone in, you have to put in the slogan you feel they should have. Bread for everybody.
Bread mail for everyone. Or mail bread, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, just mail big loaves of bread to everybody.
Here's the difference between Weiger and I. Look, Weiger's the union guy. So am I. Weiger's the union guy. He's the. Look at me. I go with Weiger to get a fucking fancy ass coffee. This is fancy ass coffee place across the street. You guys, you're fancy ass coffee drinkers. You're like
oh my
you're
God.
like a Netflix exec.
What are you
Hold on.
talking about?
Hold on a
He paid for
second.
mine. I'm cruising through this
The
strike.
Doughboys paid for that.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Excuse me.
Let me give some more context because You know, I was sleepy when I got here. I was tired. That doesn't make
and
good.
it still
good
shows.
Showing.
It's a nightmare.
And so I was dragging ass. And then we got context that Alana has been up for 24 hours.
And is just beaming.
And I was like, you know what? I feel like I need a coffee. Do you want a coffee? She was like, she want a coffee. And then you were like, I might want an iced tea.
Yeah.
And I was like, why don't we go across the street together? We go to this coffee shop that's right nearby. We get up there. We get to order. You have the opportunity to get iced tea. You're like, never mind.
Says no three
there
times.
was no real iced tea there.
You can have an iced tea.
There's no real iced tea there.
100% had an
Do you know
iced
what
tea.
iced
Casey,
tea
they
is?
could
It's
steep
iced
tea in a cup and then pour it on ice.
They had an iced tea that
They
had.
did. They had a black tea
They had a
ready
black
to go.
iced tea that was ready to go.
And you know what
Well, I
you
didn't
did?
realize this.
That's because your head is so far up your butt eating bread, you have no clue what is happening in this coffee shop. And then you came out with the loudest drink out of all of us. And I specifically said I didn't want to get the latte because the ice would be clanking around, and I can't hear half of what's being said right now because my ears are filled with ice.
It's not clanking. It's not clanking.
But this even okay, so we went to the point where we finished our transaction because you're like, I'm not going to get anything, and then you decided
there was no iced tea, and now there's a surprise iced tea over there. You're telling me.
And then you went, maybe I'll get a vanilla latte, and then you got the vanilla latte
And
separately.
then we had to wait.
You waited 2 seconds. His drink was done 2 seconds before mine.
No.
I was in a coffee shop, man. I'm a working man. I don't get.
So
I don't get these
you're a
fancy coffee shops.
No, you are
I don't get what
fancy
it's like in
man.
there.
You are fancy,
I
man.
don't
You
get-
paid for your own.
I got up to the front. I said, I know you don't like my types in here, but I will order a vanilla latte. And I'll get out of
you
your
pretty
hair.
woman them. You were like, big mistake. Big. And you stormed out of there with your precious little loud clanker of a drink.
Sir, we don't serve male bread here.
We only serve sidewalk egg.
You see out there? It's like a kitchen. Your neighborhood turns into a kitchen in this heat, Wags.
It's true. I mean, if you had a slab of bacon, I think you could drop that on the sidewalk, cook that alongside your
I think
eggs.
so too.
Yeah, my neighborhood is also hot. I'd love to get into it.
How was Libsyn? Was Libsyn hot?
Oh, you know what? It was
Lisbon.
Yeah, Libsyn.
What did I say?
It said Libsyn.
I'm going with Libsyn. I like that one better.
Wait, how do you say it?
Lisbon.
Lisbon.
Yes.
It looks like I got to open a dictionary
It-
too. A geography dictionary.
It was really sticky. Yeah, geography dictionary. I think you're right. I didn't know. Is that what we're reviewing today?
Look, it's a mess today. We're talking about a thing, and Amelia got a thing sent to my house, and I forgot the thing.
Yeah.
Forgot the thing.
We're doing a chips episode. You had chips that you were supposed to bring, and you forgot to bring.
And I brought chips all
Okay,
the
it's not a big
way.
deal.
We got
all
too
the
many
way
chips.
from
so
Portugal.
many chips already.
Yeah, I brought chips all the way from Portugal. I remembered, even though it was an 18-day travel day, and I woke up hungover as hell from a massive party night, big send-off from my new friend Zoltan.
Whoa, Zoltan
hell?
sounds awesome.
Zoltan is awesome. He is Belgian. He owns a bar, kind of like a cool dive bar that sometimes people are in it and then sometimes people aren't in it. And we went by it every day, and this send-off was insane. We tore it up. We met
You
Canadians.
met
We met
Zoltan
Americans. We
in
met
Lisbon?
Yes, where he runs
And
a
then-
bar.
What did I say? Libsyn?
Libsyn.
Yes.
Whatever. Libsyn is kind of good too.
Libsyn, it used to be our old podcast service. We hosted our podcast on Libsyn.
Okay, I'm sure Headgum's going to appreciate hearing this.
That's when we were
You met
independent.
Zoltan, and this guy within a week threw you a going away party?
No, we threw it for ourselves. But
Okay.
let me tell you, this guy is kind of my best friend / enemy. I couldn't tell if he hated my guts or was trying to have a threesome. It's just impossible to know. So I offered both. I said, you can hate me in the threesome. Let's
He was trying to
fucking
get
do
it
this.
with you and Norm. Was trying to work his way in there. Is that what you're saying?
More like work his way out. Hello. That guy was in as deep as it gets. You're rolling in here as Zoltan from Belgium and you think I'm not popping off? Get a life. Just shove that in your mailbox and bake it.
Now
Hold
you,
on a second. It happened? The way you're responding makes me think it happened.
I'll never tell. That stays between me, all of Belgium, and Mr. Taste, Norm Sousa himself.
And Zoltan, apparently.
Yeah, God, I miss him.
So you were telling us Norm, his family is Portuguese and he speaks fluent Portuguese.
Yeah, well, he understands, say, 90%.
Okay.
And by the time, like when we went in, maybe he would speak 40. By the time we left, he was speaking 85. But he is specifically, yeah, it's true. No, it's true. It's like, because here's why. So his family's actually from the Azores, the islands, and they have a thicker accent, a different accent. So when Norm would start speaking in Lisbon, they would be like, "Where are you from?" And then also still have some of the Canadian accent. So it was very like, people were really into Norm. And like basically everyone hated my guts when they saw me. And then Norm would cruise in and start speaking Portuguese. And they were like, Portuguese. Like they went nuts for Norm. Showing up with this white devil. Everyone was going crazy for him. He was the toast of the town.
One person I seen really knew was a guy named Zoltan.
Right in him, if you know what I mean.
Can we just like... because the Azores.
Yes.
Can we maybe get some more context for the Azores?
I knew how to pronounce the Azores.
Like, what would it be? Like,
So
what would it say in like a
It's in the
geography
middle of the
dictionary?
ocean. It's in the middle of the ocean, and it's like in between, say, okay, and if I'm saying this wrong, rip me on the Reddit, the fuck do I care? It's in between like Newfoundland, like all the way at the edge of Canada, and like Spain. And it's like a collection of, I want to say 8 or 9 different little islands, some bigger than others. And theirs is specifically called Terceira. Yeah, it's beautiful. The weather's, we went, I went 5 years ago to meet Norm's family. And just to give you some context, because I had never met his dad or stepmom. When I got off the plane, his stepmom gives me a huge hug and was like, "So nice to meet you." And I turned to his dad and I go, "Hi, my name's Alana." And he goes, "I know who you are." That was day 1.
Wow.
Of 8 days. And now we went back. He was there, and this time Norm's brother.
This guy. I think we get along great.
He's amazing. He looks just like Saddam Hussein in every way possible. He's fantastic. Wears a lot of Hawaiian shirts. That's kind of his fun thing, and loves cruises.
Well, he sounds great.
I guess. If you like just those 3 things and nothing else. No, it was fantastic. So we went to Toronto for a week to see my family. Then we went to Terceira to see his family. And then we went on a honeymoon to Lisbon because we had never had one. So it was just us.
This is all the same trip.
It's all the same trip. It was a lot of flying. Our flight got delayed on the way back. We missed our connection. 18-day travel day. It was an absolute nightmare. I was delirious. Couldn't even like listen to music.
Well. Look who walks in.
Wow. Must have heard I was in town.
No, I think you heard that we were tasting chips today. I'm almost positive about it.
Surprise pop in from the Commissioner Evan Susser.
I'm sorry, are you guys still recording?
Yeah, we're 100% recording right now.
Are there chips to try?
Yeah, we got a lot of chips.
We got a lot of chips. They're not open yet. Come and sit on the couch for a minute.
Come sit on the couch. We got some from Portugal. Wow, he was quick to exit on that note. I'll make a mental note of that one. Wow, what a huge
he came at the time where he thought the chips would be open. That's the issue.
I wonder why we were running late. Earlier. Yeah, I just wonder what happened to delay us.
Are you blaming me? I didn't even want a coffee to begin with.
First of all, I'm blaming you.
You two needed the coffee.
First of all,
I saw him come
crying
in.
away, being like, "I forgot my chips. I'm useless," or whatever you were yammering on about. And I'm like, "Listen, man, sort it out in therapy. I don't want to hear your fucking bullshit. Like, whatever your shortcomings, you're not enough. I don't know, but like, it's not for me to tell you. I'm not even getting paid. I've barely been able to bring the chips.
That's not true. We pay you for this shit.
Not for therapy. You pay me to entertain people. Okay. Somebody on this podcast has to.
We'll pay you extra for...
Sleepy sack over here, and this guy's got his bread in a knot. Jesus Christ. I can't catch a break. I'm dying.
He was too sleepy. When he walked up, he was in one of those... I'll just say, like, I saw him and I was like, bad episode is coming up. And instead, we have your energy, so the bad episode is going to be the next episode.
Oh, thank God for
the mailbag. So remember when you hear the mailbag, which we haven't recorded yet, I guarantee you it will be bad.
Yeah, it'll probably be bad.
Which is not really calling much. You know what I mean? It's not like Babe Ruth calling a home run. Saying a Doughboys episode is going to be bad is like...
easy.
Yeah.
That episode's going to suck.
Yeah. Yeah,
Marcus played.
People see my name and they think there will be blood. That's what they're thinking.
Wow.
That's how it rolls.
Knife, we've been on a lot of adventures together, you and I, a lot of journeys over the year.
Yeah, some of them real downers.
What the hell?
Remember when I gave you laryngitis when we went to Saskatchewan? That was a downer, dude. I got you sick.
I was mad at you for getting me sick.
I know you were mad at me. We had to talk about it on my podcast.
Yeah.
It wasn't, but it wasn't her fault.
It wasn't my
people
fault.
Get
I
sick
got
sometimes.
sick.
And
She was like, "Want to try my drink?" Sure. The knife. By the way, I have laryngitis. Then I got sick.
Okay.
Then I asked to borrow.
Because I knew.
Then I asked about. And then I asked a question about the plug. You said I was trying to sneak into your hotel room.
First of all, I never said you were trying to sneak in my hotel room. I said you were trying to sneak into me. Okay? I willingly opened that door,
worse.
my friend.
You said that I was doing a little night call to try to get you out and make something happen.
No, because a night call would involve using a phone. You came right to that door.
I believe I texted you. I had to figure out how to charge my phone.
How can you? Your phone was dying.
My phone was dying. I needed to figure out my phone situation.
And you thought, let me go to this helpless female in the other room.
This was not a booty call.
All alone, desperate to be saved.
This is insane.
This is when we did Winterruption.
Norm is my boy.
Saskatoon. Yeah, Norm.
Oh my
God! What the hell just happened?
You throw a fucking phone
For
at
audio
me.
listeners, somehow Mitch just flipped his phone onto
Alana
Alana.
won't get with me. I'm gonna throw
That's
a phone
not-
at her tits. Wow, anything you can get to get a piece. You gotta be kidding me. Let me guess, the video was rolling too. I know how this goes.
Hell yeah. Just playing it back. Norm is my boy. That's disrespectful to me and Norm.
We love Mr. Taste.
Mr.
We
Taste
love
is my
Mr.
boy.
Taste. And Norm was the hero on this disastrous day.
Wow.
He had to rebook our flight from on the plane that didn't have working Wi-Fi. And like it would come in and out for like 30 seconds at a time. He had to rebook 3 separate times to get us on a direct flight home from Newark to LA. And he did it. He pulled it off, the whole thing. And I was a mess watching Mad Max on his TV because mine was too close to my face. But there was no volume.
It's no big deal.
What?
No big deal. I've done it on tour with the Doughboys. It's no big deal. Pretty easy stuff.
Rebooking a flight with
Yeah.
no Wi-Fi?
Oh.
No big deal. I've done it. Also, cool brag, man. I've rebooked a flight. All I'm saying is that Mr. Taste saved my life.
Wow.
And you need a little piece. As always, you greedy, greedy little goose.
Hey! Whoa.
Taste that, Norm.
Whose side are you on? I never know, really.
Me neither. I switch so quickly. I usually side with Weiger, though, pretty quick.
You do side with
For the
Weiger a
most
lot.
part,
It is
yeah, I
very
do.
frustrating.
Buds.
We are buds.
We're buds.
Did you point to you
we're
and
all
Weiger or
buds.
you and me?
No, you and me are buds.
We are buds as well. So fight for me.
He was your sketch coach at one point.
Was
Yeah,
I?
Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
On,
Was I?
Up. Remember
But
when
yeah,
I came
but-
in at the tail? Well, you were at the tail end of me. I think it was like a month or something.
I think that was the thing. It was like,
I
it
think
was
he,
a
like,
very
sat in.
brief
Yeah.
crossover.
But you wrote a fantastic sketch for me once at Sketch Cram.
Oh, yeah,
where
that was
I
so fun.
played, what was her name? Shondalee Kirkland.
Yeah, you were the Kirkland signature
Yeah.
heiress, and you were just in a Costco,
Wow.
just like treating
was
it like your own
really-
stomping ground.
It was honestly a
You crushed.
very
You were
good
so
sketch.
funny.
Yeah, it was really well written. Very good sketch. Good casting.
Not that impressed. I've done that too. It's no big deal.
Okay. Says the man who can't remember chips. And now Cesar had to
Cesar's
come
in
in with his
here.
own chips.
With
You
a
know
bag
what
of
it
Miss
is?
Vicky's.
Wow.
Off
Evan,
camera,
did you
off
come because,
mic, eating Miss Vicky's sea salt.
Still
chips.
loud.
Did you come because of the chips or because of me? Be honest. Take it to the couch. Answer the question
Don't touch
honestly.
this one.
I don't know if that mic is live.
I'll make it live.
Don't
Hold on.
touch this one. It's broken.
No, he broke it.
Here, Casey's gonna turn that.
Casey's
mic
going
on.
to turn that one on. Get on and tell us. Oh, look at these chippies.
I came for the chips.
At least he's honest. You should hear the bullshit
Mitch
this
was
guy's been
late.
spouting out.
No, I wasn't late.
Well, first of all, I was here
Mitch
15
actually was
minutes
absolutely
early.
not
Yeah,
late,
he was
yeah.
not late though.
But we all
I
went to
did
get
forget
coffee.
I
his
forgot my
chips.
chips.
Forgot the chips.
The chips were late.
I forgot the Reuben chips and the cheddar chips.
Also, I might have had a threesome in Lisbon. We don't know.
Libsyn.
Yeah, Lisbon, by the way, until we get that dictionary to clarify.
With Zoltan.
Oh, Evan, you are going to love this guy.
Zoltan?
Yeah.
He sounds cool.
Yeah, he is.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Is there a time that you think you're going to be getting to the
Like
chips?
in 10 minutes.
Okay,
Not
okay.
even-
Yeah, I
I'm
think very
desperate.
soon. Very, very.
And also, I
quickly.
need to get you a shirt.
Okay, I need to put more time in the parking. I thought it could be I just stopped by, and get some chips.
Stick around for 1 second because we'll transition to the chips now, and and then we'll.
Well, how much time do you have left in your parking?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll ask the question. You can go fill your meter. We can get your answer to the question.
Can I
You
get
can
the
go fill
Doughboys
your
credit
meter.
card for the meter?
Yeah, grab my bags over there.
Thank you.
The blue one.
It's only fair. I got that coffee.
So here's the thing. When we talked about doing this episode, Alana, you put this theme to us this way.
Yeah,
I'm going to quote you. Chips, can we trust them?
exactly.
And Susser, the commissioner of the Doughboys Tournament of Champions, our consigliere, I'm curious your thoughts. Chips, can we trust them?
I'll ask you, you know what? If the question was to the chips, can you trust sus? Those chips would say, God, no. Man's going to eat us.
You know, I was not really expecting to be on camera, on mic. I was expecting to just come.
Go on.
I was expecting to just come and eat some chips. But now I will take this seriously. I think no. I think there's a wide, and you'll get to this when you get to the chips. I think there's a wide variety of chips. If you go to a sandwich spot or something and it comes with chips as opposed to fries, it could be like, oh boy.
Yep.
It could be really,
great point.
Yeah.
This could be really disappointing. So I think it's a great question.
I am so glad you've phrased, and just to kick off the conversation about
You're
this.
glad that he
I'm
made
glad
your
that
question make sense?
No, first of all, I came in with an answer. I already knew what I was going to say well before Evan even got here. But I agree with that. It's all about the type of chips, and there are so many chips, and that's what we need to target in this episode.
Well, let's get into them. Susser, you can go fill your meter. We'll dig into some of these.
So the trust thing has to do with how many flavors of chips that there are?
For example, there's a million buffalo dipped in a pig's face butt chips,
And we got
and
one
I'm
of
going
them.
to trust all of them?
So you're saying, can we trust them to be good? I get that.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I mean.
Okay, all right,
Can we trust them?
Oh, no, that does make a lot of sense.
All right,
Yeah.
So we'll get into this. It's another edition of Chips and Hail Rescue Rangers.
Who
The Reddit's
are
gonna
you closer
have-
friends with, me or Nick?
Okay, socially you, because I've hung out with you more. But on an intellectual level, obviously no. It's like, it's not even close. No contest.
My earliest memories of you are like meeting you and you being like, oh, you're so in love with me, but it's never going to happen. You did this sort of thing to me.
My
The
earliest
first day I met you, I believe.
My earliest memory of you is you showing me a picture of your dick on your phone. Ain't that the truth?
This is a true story.
Cue
We
song.
won't get into it.
Cue song.
Bag too big, no bag too small. When you've got chips, just call Chips and Hail. Rescue Rangers, Chips and Hail. Every flavor, you know it never fails. Once we're involved, somehow these chips will eat them all. Okay, I should have taken it down an octave. So
you have the voice of an angel. Oh my God. Where's
you.
fucking Roberta? What's her name when you need her?
Roberta Wright?
Yeah, to
I
spread
don't
the
even know if
word
that's her
about
name.
this.
Hold on a second. We can't just say that I showed you a picture of my dick on the phone.
there's
This
no
is-
bag too big,
All right,
no
that's
bag
way
too
too low.
small. I should have gotten more like that. You know it never fails
Hey,
once
he's
we're
right. There is-
involved. Somehow these chips will eat them all.
Sorry, Weiger, there is a bag I can show you that's too small. And he's got the proof.
You can't set this up that I was just like, first of all, hold on a second. You can't set this up like I was like, check out my dick on my phone. No, it is not. And then turn around and be like, it's a
Nick,
tiny dick.
First of all, you showed me because you wanted me to see if it was too small or
No.
not. That's why you showed me. You went, it's not bad, is it? I laughed at you then like I laugh at you now.
It was a table. It was a table with me and Maddie and Jack.
Holly.
And no, you guys came over and then you were like, I want to see this. And I was like, no. I was
Yeah.
this is the truth.
You're
And I-
getting like Maddie Smith and Jack Allison's take on your dick pic.
Yes, it was my first dick pic I ever taken. I can't talk about this. This is awful.
You're fine. You're not saying anything criminal.
And then
Okay, to clarify, I did ask to see it. That is the truth.
That is
I
important.
did seek him out. I
Yeah.
did. He did not just show it. This isn't like the knock on the door. He didn't just show it to me. I asked.
Then I got made fun of then and now.
Do you think he wanted to charge his phone because he was going to take a dick pic?
And he needs that full power.
Okay, so you brought
Jesus Christ.
You brought some chips all the way from Portugal.
I did. Basically,
We're still not there,
Christ.
Sasser.
Sorry, we had to talk about
We got
something
derailed a
really
little bit.
important. I had, it's this purple bag here, which we'll get into. But basically, it was this brand of chips, and we went to this same little market, like convenience store type thing.
Yeah.
Every night, we became friends with this guy. When we went the first night, I couldn't find like the right change, and he was like, "No problem. Next time you come in, just give me the change." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "This
Wow.
guy's so nice." We went every night, and I bought chips every night. This
Should not
purple
have
bag of
trusted you.
chips. Every night I ate these chips.
Wow.
Should we start?
Yeah, because these are
Yeah.
like, I think we start with, yes, Evan wants to start, but I'm telling you guys, I think we have to kick it off with this purple
All
bag.
right, open up that purple bag.
Okay, Mitch, you're on it. It's now, this is why I need Norm to translate what the bag says, but essentially it's like ham
Patatas
chips.
fritas.
But these are like ham flavored. That's the best.
With
but
ham.
it's,
Okay, yeah, wavy potato chips with ham flavor.
yeah, but it's like, he says it much better
I
and
could
way
take
more
a pic
fun.
and text him and ask him. Should I?
Norm, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, ask him about
Are you
just
actually
say-
being helpful?
Just text him and be like, tell us the description of the ham chips.
Here we go. I'm taking.
They do have ridges for our audio listeners.
Yes, and you'll hear it.
And we should note for anyone with misophonia, there is going to be crinkling and there's going to be crunching. That's just the nature of this chips
Wow.
episode. Get to the
Strong,
bottom of whether or not we can trust them.
strong ham flavor.
Very strong, very unexpected, almost alarming.
Yeah, it says wavy potato chips with ham flavor in English on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't try to pronounce this in Portuguese.
No,
But-
this is why I wanted Norm for all the fun ways to say the chips.
Well, because here's the thing about like I speak a little bit of Spanish. I have like enough to
Mm-hmm.
you can kind of understand what's going on, but you think Portuguese like, oh, okay, whatever. It's like a similar language, but it's really like not.
No,
like,
not
it's got
at all.
its own thing is going on.
They could barely understand him, and he's speaking the same language just because his accent
Yes.
was different.
Wow.
They could barely understand what he was saying half the time.
All right, I'm gonna have some of these. ham
Have
chips.
some of the chips. I'm dying to know it. I can't.
Donde estás elementario?
Jesus Christ.
Where's my geography dictionary when I need it?
You're saying I'm asking in Spanish. Where's the elementary school? That's the kind of question I'd ask.
And I kind of made up elementario as a word.
Oh, really? You made that up? Oh, wow.
Okay, guys.
Why am I in so much trouble?
These
I
are
didn't
really
do anything
smoky.
today. They're really
They're
smoky.
really smoky, and
you
that's
didn't do anything. You didn't
that's
bring
my
your chips.
style. Yeah, you didn't bring anything. I like a smoked meat, so these were really my jam.
These are great.
Yeah, like I said, very unexpected. And the chip itself, the potato itself tastes different than if you had, say, Lay's or something like that, in my opinion.
It's
But
like
I
a
haven't
sip of
had
coffee
this
here.
second bag yet, so I'm excited to try those ones because it's a flavor I know and love very much.
I don't see any ham actual. I see ham flavor.
Yes, and that could mean anything.
Could mean anything, but it doesn't seem like they have actually meat as part of these chips.
That's
These
what
are
I'm talking
really
about.
yummy.
Yeah, they're really
they're,
good.
They're really good. Sus, what do you think?
You know, I wasn't really prepared to be on mic and talk about the chips. I was just kind of thinking.
You don't have to be.
Okay.
Oh, I want to hear though now.
I mean, you're here, but
All right. But, you know, I just feel bad a little bit that I'm, like, kind of crashing your episode, Alana. So
Oh,
I
no
feel
one
like-
can steal my thunder.
Okay, in that case, I'll stay. So here's what I think. It kind of felt like artificial flavoring.
Yeah.
I wasn't so in
I
love
kind
with
of liked
it.
them.
mildly
Yeah.
sciencey. Sure.
I actually do think it's probably best you don't stay on the mic.
Okay, that's fine.
Just kidding. No, stay, because I want you to try these
Well,
ones
here we
too
go.
now.
This is the big Canada flavor. We got ketchup.
We got
chips.
ketchup. I didn't try these ones. And here's the thing. I've never had a ruffled ketchup chip before.
Wow.
I've only ever had the Lay's ones or like a poor man's version of that. So I'm excited for these ones. Oh, sorry. I keep hitting my mic.
Oh, you're fine.
And I threw chips everywhere on purpose.
That's okay.
Sorry.
You can do whatever you
Interesting.
want here. All right. These ones, yeah, it just says ketchup flavor. They are a ridged chip.
It tastes too much like American ketchup.
I agree. It's like so sweet. I will pick up my chips when
Ooh,
this is
yeah.
done.
Especially as you get more bites into it.
It's very sweet. Very, very
Aggressively sweet.
Yeah. I did
Like
not
barbecue
expect
chip
that.
sweet.
Yeah, like barbecue chip sweet. I did not expect that. Okay, I'm glad we tried this together.
I like the ham one more.
I like the ham one more too. But what do you think of the quality of potato? Can you taste a difference or not?
Yes, they're good.
Right?
They are. The potato chip itself is very
exactly.
Great ridging, and they're nice and thin, which I like.
Yes, I like that too. Because sometimes when you get a wavy Lay's, it's very thick. But this one I'm into because it's thinner, but not the ketchup as much. No.
Okay, so is that it for Portuguese chips?
Yes, I have 2 little things we're going to have afterwards.
Okay, great.
But that'll be later.
Well, let's cross 2 oceans and head over to the land of the rising sun because I got some Japanese chips from Mitsuwa.
This is you, Wags.
Yeah, that's right.
It's big bag.
This is a big bag of Calbee. Now, I did this flavor, Mitch. Remember when we were doing our Snacker Whack TikToks, which we discontinued when the Doughboys snack pack was canceled by Spotify?
Thank God.
Not
a moment too soon.
This was one of the flavors I tasted there, but I don't think anyone else has had these. And I really like these, but I'm not going to try to persuade anyone. These are honey butter potato chips.
Oh, wow.
These honey and butter.
Honey butter potato chips.
What you would put on a waffle, Wags, is basically
very
what
much
these are.
so, yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm taking a couple of these chips.
Also, cool way to rip the bag. Thank you.
Mitch is affecting my misophonia with his crinkling and crunching.
It's a real disease. My doctor says it's real.
Don't read into the fact that phony is part of it. Misophonia is real.
That's really smart.
Thanks, Lester.
Okay, I'm ready with my review.
Oh, why are you going all soft voice? You can talk like a normal person on the podcast now.
Yeah, you don't have to be so sexy for me.
Am I okay audio-wise?
You're a little close to the mic.
I'm a little close, but you were set up and everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
you're good.
I was just worried that everything would just not be recorded and would mess up the whole episode.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah. Well, here's what I have to say.
But you got your fucking chips.
Yeah, you're in. You're getting your chips. You've got your parking paid for by the company.
I'll go first because I've had these before and I like them.
And I'm going to cut you off and say these rule.
Wow. I love that.
I'm going to cut you off. You didn't even start.
I love it. No, because this thing, it's like a hint of sweetness. You're like kind of tasting the honey. You're getting a lot of butter. And I'll also just say like the novelty of like, this is not a flavor profile you normally encounter with potato chips.
I'll say this, much like Mitch's dick pic, I'm good, thanks.
Oh my God.
Wait, you told that story on the podcast?
No, I did not. She did.
I was there too. Do you guys remember that?
I know, and I was not bringing up again because you were there. I'm not trying to get into it. A lot of edits for this episode.
Not a chance. I'm going to call this back so many times you cannot cut around it. Here's the thing.
Back to the chips.
Because I had, and I don't know if it's, maybe this got messed up because of the back-to-back with the ketchup, but because the ketchup was so surprisingly sweet, these came across as even sweeter. And maybe,
sure, I get that.
You know what I mean? So I think because I already a sweet taste in my mouth, so I think if I had gone from ham chip to honey butter, I might have liked it a little bit more, but I'm feeling it's too sweet right now. So that's a no from me.
I think the taste is I've never tasted a chip like that in my life. It is it's very the savory times sweet thing.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. It doesn't work 100% for me, but I appreciate it, and it's not a stank. I think it's a snack. Sorry, not a whack.
That's what he said about my dick pic.
Oh my God.
It's a snack, not a whack. But mine was just a screenshot of his that I showed right back to him. I was like, "What do you think of this guy?"
She made it sound too like I was like, check this out. Look at this
not
thing.
At all. I clarified, Evan. I clarified.
Okay.
I clarified.
He doesn't look at how scary he doesn't want to get involved.
No, it's sorted.
I'm just making my notes statements.
I'm just making my statements.
So the sketch I wrote for Sketchcram, and I was very happy that I wanted Alana to be cast in it. I was very happy they cast Alana in it. The Sketchcram was a show we used to do at UCB where we would write an entire sketch show in one day and then put it up at midnight. That the actors would speed learn their lines, and they put up the whole show at midnight, an hour-long sketch show. Most of the sketches, not great generally, but it was a way to like get reps in the audience. It was for fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I wrote the sketch, and it was. Yes, it was. You were getting into Costco without your Costco card, and the guy stopped you, and you were pulled like a "Do you know who I am?"
Yes.
I'm like, and you were like, I can't remember your name, like Shauna Kirkland or something like that. And you were like the
Yeah.
Kirkland heir. And then you just dominated this Costco. You made him like go get you like a fucking 24 pack of
Everything.
paper towel. Yeah, exactly.
This is before Karen's even really.
This
right?
was pre-Karen, but like she was more of like an heiress type, more of like a Paris
like
Hilton
a bit of
sort
a
of.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah,
Paris
like a
Hilton.
spoiled rich girl.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a stretch. All right, here we go.
And you were very, very funny in it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It was well written, as I had said. Well written. Oh, what's next? Oh, we're doing a big reach.
Okay, here we go. Oh, those are baked, huh? Ugh.
And buffalo chicken.
All right, here we go. Well, Wags, we'll do another one of.
I remember a beat from it. You made the guy because he was introducing himself. Was like, "Hi, welcome to Costco. I'm Craig." And then you're like, you're not Craig anymore. You're a little bitch. And then he said, "Welcome to Costco. I'm little bitch."
We got to bring this back.
We were talking about it. I said, Wags, you were her sketch coach, and he didn't remember.
Because here's the thing. Like we worked
Evan,
with.
you remember?
This was a brief overlap.
Yeah,
I think this
it
was
was.
with the tail end of my involvement, and I also came back, I think, for your final show and helped out with that or something like that.
No,
it was
he
one of
came
those
for
things.
it was like a 1 month one-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna like these as much, I don't think. Wags.
So these are the takoyaki chips. I have not had these.
takoyaki balls.
Takoyaki is a snack in a Japanese street food that is usually like a fried octopus ball with some other sort of stuffing. So this is like an attempt at a simulacrum in chip form.
Let's see if this works. I mean, I
Akin
don't know
to a
if I
cheese
like it or
puff.
not. Maybe they're great.
I have no idea what this is going to taste like. Let your taste buds take a trip through to the street food stalls in Japan with our takoyaki ball.
Pretty
Each
good.
bite has the
Yeah.
same savory flavor as takoyaki, but with an airy, light, crispy texture. There you go. They are, form factor wise for our audio listeners, they are a lot like a cheese ball. Just a
I
little
never
bit
had
more oblong.
takoyaki before.
Me neither. I'm now realizing with this taste that I've never experienced it before.
They're very interesting.
A
You
little
know-
umami,
I think
a little sweet.
I'm in.
Yeah, I
this
think
is
these are good.
because this is sweet with a bit of kick to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not just sweet. It's got a little something else in there too. I think I like it, and I love the texture of
Texture's
any
great.
of these kind of like Cheeto style ball things. So good.
Really airy.
Yeah.
But
Like,
are
like-
they chips?
This is exactly what I was thinking.
Gus is fucking
Because
pissed.
what would you call? But what
That's a
would
good
you call
question.
it if not a chip? Then what
a
is
ball?
it?
What
Puffs?
it says on a puff or a ball?
Oh, a puff. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but what category of snack do you put them in? Because I don't think of puffs as a snack category.
No,
Maybe
it
I'm
would
wrong.
be in the chip aisle.
Yeah, it's in the
It's
chip
in the
section.
chip aisle mixed in with the chips.
The guy's pissed off. We pissed him off. It's not a chip.
Well, luckily it's not his fucking episode, is it? So he's gonna be just fine. Because I'm happy as can be right now.
All right.
No, I think
I'll silence myself.
No, I agree with you. I don't think it's a chip.
Well,
He's right.
Taxonomy aside, what do you think of the flavor?
It's great.
They're
It's
good,
good, right?
Yeah.
And you're saying
I think it's good. I've never tried takoyaki before. I think it's interesting. It's not
Yeah.
like my. Also, is it a chip? I'm a sus here. Is it a chip?
It might not be a chip.
here's the thing. I could see it if I had a bowl of them and you're watching a movie or something where next thing you know you've eaten the whole bowl.
Oh, 100%.
Because they're so light. They're
yeah.
so light. And I'm
All
like,
right, so
I
sure,
could
I
see
gotta
myself getting
say-
addicted.
Hey, who ate that whole bowl of chips? And you'd be like, not me. There were no chips.
That's a great point. Or if I
Perfect
was like,
crime.
up next, here's what I brought in, a bowl of gummy bears.
Always looking for a loophole. Also, I love that we're showing up to each other's houses with bowls of things. Hey guys, I brought this loose bowl for you.
In reality, I didn't bring anything, so I guess I can't be the one to talk.
Yeah, seriously.
We have another a Japanese snack.
Before
There's one more.
before we come back east,
Yes,
we got Chip Star.
that's right.
I was trying to figure out my geography. We got Chip Star potato chips, wags, seaweed and salt.
Whatever. It's a
and
globe.
they
It works
look
out either
like
way.
a Pringles container.
This is a Pringles can. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But
we go back
smaller,
west,
a little
huh?
cuter.
It is. It's a little dinkier.
Yeah.
A little more squat.
Oh, and it's packaged.
And it's
within.
packaged inside, a lot of waste.
Oh, very interesting. Let me
I'm
look
not
at
the
the
one
container
to
here.
do this.
Mhm.
You guys will be much better, but feels like, hey, now you're a chip star. You've
That's
got
pretty
potato
good.
It is
and
really good.
Lays. Hey, now.
Hey
you're
now, you're a chip star.
Got potato.
Check your flavors.
And then what do you do for hey now? Hey now, you're a rock star, right?
Hey now, you're a chip star. Yeah.
And then hey, what's the second verse? Hey now, you're an. Is it? Oh, hey now, you're an all star.
It's all star the whole time. So
And
there's
then-
always chip star. It's just-
Does it go to rock star? I thought it changed from Hey now, you're an all-star. Get the
Does it? I don't know. I only know
Hey
all-star.
now, you're a rock star.
All that glitters is gold. So it goes to that part. So it's like.
So what are you gonna say to there?
Wow, this is almost as interesting as the intro. Thank you.
And baked potatoes are gold. Thank you. Here we go.
I'm taking a few of these. I'm taking a little mini stack.
You taste a lot like Pringles.
They are
They do.
definitely modeled off of Pringles. Same packaging form factor, same sort of like, a little bit of a taper to the chip.
I don't like them.
But I bet if you ask Chipstar about it, they'd be like, we don't know about Pringles. We've never
Right.
Here's the
never
thing.
Never heard of them. I don't know. We know them
I
over
think
here.
I like them. I
They
think I'm in.
they turn like a little too dry to me.
Yeah.
They're a little dry. The seaweed flavor is subtle. I was expecting it to be a little bit more forward. But
Here's
it
the
is
thing. I like that they're dry. I
underplayed.
have a wet mouth as Zoltan.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
what the fuck happened with you and Zoltan?
Absolutely nothing.
Does Zoltan, does he speak English?
Oh yeah, he speaks it
Yeah,
all.
is it Zoltan or Zoltan?
So I called him Zoltan, but he never confirmed or denied that was his name.
Okay, so his name could be something
No,
else.
I
Is
think
that
it's
the
his
name of the
because
machine that makes you young and big?
That's what
It
I
is.
thought.
It
That's
absolutely
exactly what I thought
No,
too, son.
it is, but
Bitch use that machine
it's
on
what,
just his dick.
it's what I found online of.
Alana can confirm.
Like I said, good luck with the edit. Thank
Hold on
God
a second.
Sus came by. Thank God Sus came.
I went to the machine and I said, I wish I was little. And then my dick went little.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. Sorry, you were saying something.
Was I? Oh, about the chops.
Yeah.
I think I like them because I'm a big sour cream and onion fan, and they remind me of sour cream and onion. I think that's like the closest flavor.
100%.
Yeah, so that's why I think I like them. I agree that they're dry.
Can I just say, we ended a theme month dead in its tracks because the SAG is on strike, WGA is on strike.
That's right.
And then Wags is like, you had all your guests in. I'm going to get my guests in. The first guest he comes up with, the knife. He wants the knife back in.
Oh my
Have a
God, I
knife in
knew
here.
you and I were closer than me and Mitch. Now I fucking get it. I knew there was like such a vibe in
That's
the room,
not-
and you're yammering on about your large shirts or whatever. And I was like, this can't be it for me. And now I find out it's this angel. Wow.
We bring in here, we kill the there's no promotion. And we get you in here, you just talk about how my dick is tiny. I went to Zoltan and he wished my dick to be small. This sucks.
Okay.
This should be my celebration week. This sucks.
Mitch is in an
Okay.
unfortunate spot due to timing. It
Okay.
stinks for the big guy. It would be nice if people like this is the whole thing. This
Mitch,
is working rule
I
where
said that you and I socially were closer.
Mm-hmm.
I did say that.
That is true.
So, and we had, bro, do one of these.
Clearly very close. Very natural expression of friendship.
Quick embrace and call it a day.
There we go.
Ooh, what's Mr. Taste gonna think of this?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
No, I adore you. You know this.
I know. I adore you as
I
well.
only tease you because you can handle it. Unlike this sensitive Sally, I said one thing about his hair and tear dropped because he washed it, and I thought he was gonna die. He was so happy somebody noticed. Coming in here fluffed out like I wasn't gonna say something. Please.
we all genuinely, and I think the community, I think the fans all genuinely feel for you, Mitch. You're a victim of bad timing.
I'm not trying to make everyone feel bad.
No,
for
but
me.
I like I get it. It's just like you have a new thing coming out. Part of like the thing of it, you're hoping that it succeeds, so you can lead to more work, and hopefully you can, whether that's more of that show or more of other shows that people see. And it sucks that you can't really talk about it, but that's a SAG after work and
Not
roll.
to cut
And
this off, but it's been a while since we've opened another bag of chips.
I say we go green.
before we
Let's
do
go
that, hold on. I want to pause things real quick because let me finish this bite. While I was at the Japanese market, and I didn't know Susser was going to be here, so I apologize. I don't have anything for you. But I got some manga for everyone in the studio.
Wow.
So first up, Mitch, for you, My New Life as a Cat.
Wow.
There you
I
go.
love it.
That one
Thank
feels
you, Ryan.
perfectly for you. It's about a normal high school student who gets in a traffic accident and winds up in the body of a cat. And
Next time you see that book, its pages are going to get stuck together.
he's picked up by Chica, a cute girl his age who gives him food and a home off the streets.
Love that they clarified his age. That's important to know.
Right. And the thing I said is not true, by the way. This is so cool. Thank you, Wags. You read it, in Japan, the pages, you go backwards.
That's right.
correct?
Yeah, you start backwards. Yeah. Right to left. And then Alana.
That's how I read my books anyways. I'm a bit of a spoiler nut.
A bit of a nut in some cases.
All right.
Alana,
Shut the fuck up.
I was looking for. I was like, do I get like some sort of blade or sword themed manga? But I think this one actually really well articulates me and Mitch's relationship with you. No matter what you say, Furi-san is scary. So that's about a terrifying schoolgirl and the classmate with a crush on her.
Oh my god, and she looks pissed. Holy crap! Let me see if I can do this.
She's making the face.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's pretty good.
We nailed it. Thanks.
And then Casey, I wasn't quite sure what to get for you, so I just got you something for the Spank Bank. The Muscle Girl Next Door. So there you go.
Oh, wow.
Enjoy that one.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. She is muscular.
Yeah, I'd kill for this body. Either one of them. Look at them
It's
both.
very funny that I made that joke about where you're asking about them, and then you picked us all high school books from the store.
Well, a lot of them are set in high school.
Yeah.
That's just the convention of
There
the genre.
is no way this woman's in high school. Look, no way. This is like adults only.
Yeah,
I'll
school.
find out later.
Yeah. Let us know what progresses and what happens in this one. All right, I'm going to hand this over to Casey, and then let's open one of these lays.
Doughboys Book Club. That would be fun.
Oh, that is fun. What a great idea. And everyone just reads whatever book they want. And you kind of bring it to the table.
I think that's not a bad idea. Wise, you're wearing that great shirt from Deer Jerker from Bryn.
That's right.
It is a nice shirt.
I moved
love
my
the
microphone.
eyes.
Did I fuck everything up?
Deer Jerk Mothman shirt.
It crinkled a little
It
bit.
crinkled. All right, we're back, though.
All right, great.
Wags, next up, we got some Wavy Funyuns chips from Lay's.
Wow.
That's really
I'm really
excited about that.
I've never seen a man come more to life. Wow.
I want to get a baseline of everyone's Funyuns fandom, because I think Funyuns are okay. Like, I'm not like thrilled about a Funyun, but I like them.
I think I've had them like twice in my life.
Yeah.
So
By the
I'm
way-
excited for this chip.
I'm just imagining Evan Susser's very lovely wife at home with two crying babies. Like, "Wah!" He's like, I gotta go out for a few minutes to test fucking chips.
To a podcast he was not invited to.
There's going to be another edit point.
All right, here we go. Lay's
I'm
Wavy
excited.
Funyuns. The bag is open.
I always love a ruffled chip.
You know, it doesn't
Love a
smell
ruffled chip.
too
Great
much
texture.
like Funyuns, honestly, when I smell the bag.
Interesting.
Well, it traps the flavor more, the wave, in my opinion. Okay, let me see.
So you want to reach
this.
in here?
You know, I read bad reviews about these.
Let me get the nose of these a little bit.
I think I kind of like these.
I think it smells decently like Funyuns.
I think I kind of like these. Look, I think about Funyuns are they're so fun and they're rings and they have that texture.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I kind of like these.
I think these are great.
I mean, much like your intro, these are a nightmare. No, your intro was actually funny, and I did believe the bread thing for a
I didn't
hot
have an
second.
intro. What was his intro?
The bread thing.
Oh,
That was at the intro, like the beginning of the,
The very
podcast.
start of
I'm
the
saying
show.
the start of the show.
this isn't my fault. It was a text chain you were on. The bread that got baked in the mailbox, fake. It's fake.
He's
Okay.
devastated.
I
You
didn't send
remember
it.
there
Yeah.
was ideas
Yeah.
to do other things of like, hey, I cooked something in my glove
Yeah.
compartment. They were talking about ideas to do it. The whole thing was fake.
We had a whole thing we were talking about earlier of like how you put the bread in the mailbox and then you throw some eggs on the sidewalk and get yourself a complete meal.
It's fake. The whole
And
thing
that
is
whole
fake.
thing, that just half of that premise doesn't work anymore.
Well, just be happy you guys were even on the thread.
I
What
am.
the fuck? You're just gonna sit there and say nothing and just eat the chips, you piece of shit?
Here's what I like about these.
What am I to say?
You piece of shit.
I didn't look. We don't need to name who shared it. I didn't think it was that interesting in the first place.
Yeah, all right. You know what? Maybe I do agree with you on that.
It feels like, here's
I
the
wouldn't
thing.
have brought it up on my podcast and people are paying money for this dumb Twitter thing you saw.
There's nothing else to talk about. It's hot out. We were talking about how hot it is outside. It's hot.
What I like about these, they're like a ridge chip. Feels like they've been
Very
hit with
rich.
like blasted with some onion salt, which I really like.
Yes.
But also they kind of like the other thing they make me think of is like a chip, like a regular chip that's been dipped in onion dip. And it's kind of like an onion dip flavored chip. I think
Okay.
I removed the Funyuns from my mind entirely. Because I think Funyuns are their own thing. I think the form factor is so important. But I think these are pretty good just as an oniony, crispy chip.
See, I think I'm tasting the powder too much, and that's what I don't like about it, and I would have preferred the dip.
It is very powdery.
Because I love an onion dip, especially you get that Lipton onion mix, put that in some sour cream.
Oh my
See
God,
ya.
what a delight.
Guys, I'm smelling a sequel to this episode. Dip, do we trust it?
Oh
the four of us, the beloved foursome, back together.
Beloved foursome, where were you in Lisbon?
Wise, you said you took the Funyun out of your mind.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of like how you could ever do that with sus. It would be Inception style, where we'd have to put him to sleep. And go to 3 layers of sleep.
1,000 years go by. Thus wakes up and has forgotten about Funyuns.
I'd remember.
Lay's baked buffalo chicken sandwich. These only come in baked.
Okay, but here's why I'm really confused about these, because this says
Piece of cheese
tangy, spicy. Is that what this says here?
Tangy, spicy. Correct.
Okay, I'm confused about this, how they're going to be able to pull this off and make it taste like a chicken sandwich.
Here, it's buffalo chicken sandwich baked. Lay's baked. But look at that. Pickles, cheese. It's like, shouldn't it be buffalo chicken, bread, and blue cheese? It seems like a lot's going on there. Well, who knows what it's supposed to
baked is going to make it hard because it catches the flavor in a completely different way.
Agreed.
100%.
You're right.
Attempt to capture any of those flavors. The pickle and the cheese, or is that just for the bag?
I think it might
no
be.
idea. It
And
might be
honestly,
just for the bag.
Based on because Natalie got some of the Cuban sandwich chips, the Cuban sandwich Lays, and we had those at home. And
we got them here, too.
They were very, okay, well, I'll just say, like, the pickle was very forward. And that, so I would not be surprised if there's a lot of pickle. Now, yeah.
Is that top still spinning, or are we still in Suss's dream?
Alana,
it's a Hershey's Kiss on its top.
Dill pickle chips are actually my favorite chips. So if pickle does show through here, these could be a front runner for me.
Give it a smell. Very chemically smell.
My understanding, too, wow, you took a whiff and recoiled.
In there. That's on me. No, this is probably going to go well. I'm just going to take one.
I got news for you. Pickle is one of the tastes in this chip.
Wow, buddy.
Pickle is a taste in the chip.
I'm going to taste it now.
I got news for you. I like them.
I want to get your thoughts on these chips. My memory is that you're not someone who likes spicy food all that much. You try to avoid it. And in fact, I intentionally did not bring spicy chips from the Japanese import store.
My mouth is burning. I hate them.
Wow.
Good memory. My mouth is burning. I'm feeling the spice. I'm not getting any of the tang. If there was a pickle in this chip, it would save it. But all I'm tasting is that artificial hot chicken
There's a
sandwich
putrid
flavor.
aftertaste, but I like these a lot.
These are aggressively spicy, like spicier than I
They're very
expect. Yeah.
spicy.
And I'm
I don't
something of a
mind
heat
them
seeker.
spicy. I'm just tasting the pickle, and I hate it. So I also hate them, but for
do
different
you like
reasons.
dill? But hold on, do you like dill pickle chips or no?
Not really.
Plus,
Okay,
I never
okay.
thought I'd say this to you. You got to eat more.
Oh my god! This is why I like them.
That's what happens when you get the classic foursome together.
The one that everybody's been begging for. Yeah, I don't know. Not for me. I
don't love them either.
You know, when something like burns your mouth, you can't even enjoy the flavor. So I'm like, what drink is gonna stop this?
Right.
You know what you're like, what's gonna stop this?
I kind of like them. I kind of like them. I
but
mean,
do you like hot chicken sandwiches?
I do, but I don't usually get them I don't get them like that, cheese and pickles. Look, in baked Lays, I know that it's wise, like you're saying. I know you don't like the baked Lays, but you know they're a little bit better than the other chips.
Yeah.
They're not fried; they're baked. Am I gonna like the Cuban sandwich Lays wavy more? Probably.
I think so too. I'm very excited about these.
Seeing as that I had a Cubano sandwich today with Bob Odenkirk.
Wow.
Wow.
That's right. I had
Humble
lunch
brag.
with Bob. It is a little bit of a humble brag.
Hey, Mitch, we're going to eat
Is
Cuban
it a-
sandwiches. You want to come? I know a Cubano place.
It's the best Cuban sandwich that there is. He did say that to me.
And was it?
It was very good. It was El Cochinito.
Oh, yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not far from here.
Maybe we should do a review of the people we have lunches with.
Great guy. Really excited. Bob wanted to have lunch with me. He asked me for lunch, not the other way around.
Evan, we went to a dim sum
I asked
lunch in San Francisco. Do you remember this? Weren't you there?
I wasn't there.
Yes, you were.
No, I was not there for the big trip. Wow.
I'm thinking of Jack, and he drove back with Rachel Olsen.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, confusing you two. Who's that a bigger slam on? I don't know.
So anyway, I had a Cuban sandwich today. Like I said again with Bob. Had lunch with Bob. No big deal. And
You're right. I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's lunch.
This is one-on-one? Just a twosome?
Yeah, just the two of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
So not the foursome, just the twosome.
Just the twosome.
Okay, the troublesome twosome.
And so I've had a Cuban sandwich today, Wags. How is this going to compare? We'll find out right now.
We're going to find out right now.
Well, right out of the gate, I love that they're wavy.
You know what?
Loving the
I
ruffle.
love that the wavy lays. I think the wavy lays are a blast.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
We might have a winner. We might have a winner.
Oh my god.
Yeah, as compound flavors go, this is really well.
This is
I
really
am
well
so
done.
aimed. This is phenomenal. And it has just the right aftertaste. Just the right aftertaste.
Sus?
Better call Bob, because these are a home run. And if he likes Cuban sandwiches, he's going to love these.
I love that it needed that full
That
sentence
was so-
afterwards.
That was the clunkiest thing I have ever heard in my life.
I thought it was really good.
It was so forced.
I was thinking about it as you were passing it. I'm like, I'm going to say better call Saul or better call Bob. Better call Bob. Is that better? Okay. And then I'm going to say, but I'm like, it's going to need an explanation. And then I
So
thought it
I
was
just
good.
want to know, in what world do you go to lunch with someone and then 2 hours later call them to let them know, hey, remember our lunch? Well, I found a chip version of it and you're going to love it.
In any world, what a great follow-up.
Actually great. You should text
Hours
him and see what he
later?
says.
Yeah, I want to do that to my relationship with Bob. Send him a fucking weird joke. I want the man to like me.
He does like you.
He does. He invited you.
I look. No, he didn't. I asked him if he wanted to get lunch. Anyway,
Oh, that's a little sadder.
But he said
Hey,
yes.
he said yes to the dress.
you know what? I had a Cubano sandwich with a Cuban sandwich with. Is it Cubano sandwich or Cuban? I think maybe either way works, right?
Yeah, I think the sandwich is a Cubano. And then the if you can call it a Cuban sandwich.
I had a Cuban sandwich with Bob, and I had Cuban one of my good friends and mentors, and I had some Cuban chips with my good friends and mentors here.
Wow.
I have always felt a little bit
Mentors?
above you.
Oh,
so that
I'm
does
sorry.
make
I didn't mean
sense.
mentors. Actually, none of you are mentors.
You meant
Sorry.
centaurs.
Look, that's all the chips we have.
Oh, are we putting these in order? Are we power ranking? What's happening?
All right.
No,
I'll
because
see it.
Susser brought up,
Wait a second.
Oh, wait. There's
and
more?
you trust dips. And Amelia sent
Wow.
these two dips. We've had one of them before, Wags. We've had this Cool Ranch
Yeah, we
dip.
had the Cool
Yes.
Ranch Doritos dip.
We did.
You
Yeah,
maybe
we
were
did.
here for
No,
that.
I was here for that.
That's crazy.
wild.
With Norm. Yes.
That's right.
And it was
That's
awesome.
insane.
And
Those
I
are
was
good.
here too.
And you
Susser-
did come.
Susser also showed
Oh
up.
my God, it is me.
It's the prestige. That's why
There's
I came
two
back.
Evans. Oh wait, it's just Jack.
Oh, wait, never mind. Swapping one slug for another.
All right, we have Doritos spicy nacho flavored dip and the Cool Ranch Dorito dip, which I liked
Okay,
quite a
but
bit.
Yeah, the
what,
Cool Ranch
what
dip
do
was a
we?
blast.
What makes the most sense to dip in? Like
I
what
said
was
Cubano,
neutral?
honestly.
See, that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Or the ham, maybe. I don't know.
Susser will let us have
Okay,
his
let
Miss
me look at
Vicky's
this
sea
one.
salt, which he brought in here.
Fortunately, I will not. So I think that we should maybe
got
go
it.
with the Cubano.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
Cubano's
all right,
pretty
okay.
neutral.
I think the Cubano with
Oh,
the
fucking A.
spicy nacho would work because it doesn't have a spice to it.
All right,
Okay,
here we
let's
go.
get these open.
We're opening them up. I think that you can heat. No, I don't know if you can't heat this one. Clearly, ugh.
You can't heat it?
I think you can maybe heat that one. I'm not sure.
You could probably heat them both. I don't see why you couldn't heat one of them.
What does heating instructions? Remove lid and foil from cup. Microwave cup for 45 seconds. Stir. Add time if desired.
No heating instructions on this one.
So
Wow,
you
okay.
So
okay?
one
So
is
we
heat,
just
one
hit
you
this
don't.
one.
One you
Okay.
heat, you don't. One you don't heat.
Okay. I'm gonna pass this dip around.
All right, hold on. Well, we got to figure this out. Here,
Yeah,
let me
wait, how are we
send the
gonna do
chips
it?
over first.
Yeah,
You can
that's a
dip
good
and then you
idea.
can pass everything.
Passing.
Oh, that's smart.
Should we microwave this? Sus, why don't you go microwave this? Okay.
Wow, he
Look at
said
that.
yes.
Susser.
Remove lid and foil from the cup. Microwave cup for 45 seconds. Stir. Add time if desired.
Cover something.
There's a
No,
cover.
no. It said remove lid.
It said remove lid.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
45 seconds.
Oh, I hope this doesn't explode. Okay,
Maybe,
but
yeah,
let's.
you can lower the intensity a little bit. Maybe do it on like a
let's dip
7.
this one.
All right, we're gonna dip into
I have
the
a feeling
Cool
he's going to
Ranch.
come back covered in cheese.
Because
Thing's empty.
It exploded.
Yeah, sorry.
I loved it then, like I love it now.
I'm excited to revisit this bad boy.
It's awesome.
You know what? This is a nice cool dip for a summer day.
Wow.
Honestly, it is kind of refreshing. You wouldn't think because it's like kind of a heavy dip, but it is. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, I remember this. Like, I remember this so clearly.
I think we dipped them with Cool Ranch, and I think that the combo is.
Mm-hmm.
These are really good.
They're really good.
They can't go wrong.
I also think you picked the right chip to pair it with. We're back.
Honestly, the pickle aftertaste works really well with this.
I agree. Now that's the pickle, the right kind of pickle taste you want in a chip.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough, and it tastes like a real pickle, a deli pickle.
This is a situation where you want to be in a pickle.
Oh my God, you gotta edit that out. I can't be a part of this.
That's the only edit we make in the episode.
Just Weiger's one joke. Wait, leave it on that end for Susser.
Okay.
Because he hasn't had that one yet.
I got to put this in a place where he's not going to sit on it.
He's 100% going to sit on it. He spilled ranch on my couch.
Also,
famously.
like, Susser, way to come with your own mini chips and not share them.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
And when it's the most neutral chip we could have used at a time more than ever. Instead, we had to use a flavored chip and try to decipher the flavors.
Well, let's try to break down a ranking before Susser comes back.
Okay. I think honestly, I still put the Portuguese smoked ham flavor as my number one.
Okay.
But I do think the Cuban sandwich gets a silver medal. And beyond that, I think I think I put the honey butter for the bronze.
Oh wow.
USA baby. The Lay's Cuban chips go number one for me.
Wow.
USA all the way. Cuban chips. 2, I'm going to give to the ham. Great job, the knife. The ham chips are great. And then 3rd place for me, honestly, is the buffalo chicken chips because I would eat.
What?
I know.
I'm shocked.
A stinker for a lot of people. If I had to go, 4th, I'd go probably the honey butter chips.
Oh yeah.
5th, 5th is probably the. What are the other chips that we got?
There's the balls, there's the seaweed Pringles, there's the ketchup chips, which we were not a fan
I
of.
had to rank them all. I think a top 3.
Yeah, after that, I kind of don't care.
I'm going ham, Cuban,
Jeez, it got scared me for a
and
moment.
seaweed. I am gonna go for the Pringles.
Wow.
Yes, because I told you it reminds me of sour cream and onion.
Yeah.
One of my favorite flavors of chips.
Those seaweeds were
So that's
pretty fun.
my power ranking. Okay, here we go.
He came in. By the way, he came in with his lips moving like he was chewing. I just want to.
Thank you so much.
Knife, you always go ham. If I
wow,
hard as a motherfucker, as they say.
Wow, look at me go. Susser, are you going to have your sea salt chips with that dip, or do you want to get in on this one?
No, I want to get in on that one.
Okay, here, pass this to him.
I'm going to try a honey
Mitch,
butter in
pass me this
the
one?
Cool Ranch dip.
The dip tastes not microwaved at all.
This
was
nacho one?
It was a disaster. I started making a mess, so I just had to cut the whole thing off and clean it.
I knew it.
How, there was a crazy mission you sent me on.
Why don't you put a paper towel over it?
Oh, I hate this. I don't think you're going to like this.
Really?
If you didn't like the spice, this.
Well, no, I love spice. I'm
This
a bit of a
fool
heat
didn't
seeker.
do a good job.
No, but I thought you
microwaving.
didn't like the aftertaste of
Mitch, I lost
the
you.
spice one.
I didn't.
Play with the cable.
Check.
Oh, the Reddit's going to rip my tits over this audio blunder.
Jesus.
This is the last thing I need.
Are you okay?
No, I just got. What are we doing?
Okay, so Susser needs to give
What?
his review on the original Cool Ranch one, and then we need to hear his power ranking of the top 3, and then everyone needs to review the nacho.
That's what it is. The nacho. I was
Okay.
like, there's another. And you know what it
it's
was?
because you can't see it.
Because I can't see it. I gotta
Here.
have this
I'll be right
nacho
back.
cheese.
No, Mitch, we
don't
can't.
need
We
to heat
can't
it
make another
again.
mess.
I got it.
Okay. Mitch is walking away.
I think he's just gonna go eat it with a spoon and freeze it. He's
gonna
gonna
be
cool it
bad.
down. Okay, can we get your top
Ranking?
3 ranking?
Oh, top 3. I think
Yeah, and then we'll tell you ours, but don't say ours yet, Nick.
Okay, great.
number 1.
Okay, interesting.
Forget about our boy, the honey butter.
Wow.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3.
Funyuns number 3. I kind of love it.
Okay.
What were your guys' rankings?
Well, Mitch said
I can ask you off mic or listen to the episode. I guess
Mitch said the Cuban
heard.
ones first. We both said the ham chips first.
Yeah, ham chips was
We
my
said ham chips for the
Wow.
win. Yes, we both said the ham chips, but no one said Funyun.
Yeah, no one
Honey
said
butter
Funyuns.
made it into his, but
Honey
nobody
butter was
said
my
Funyun.
silver. Or my gold, my bronze.
That's right. Wow, I can't. I'm shocked by this. I can't believe the Funyuns made it.
How do you think it's going with Mitch microwaving?
Not well. Like I don't know who
probably
he
a
thinks he
debacle.
is. King of the wave. This guy's a nut.
Pass those Funyuns over. I'm gonna try some of the Cool Ranch dip.
Okay, good.
Okay, but wait, did you have the nacho dip?
No, I didn't yet. Mitch stole
Oh
it.
yeah, he stole it. I forgot before you could have it. Honestly, it could
Thanks,
just
buddy.
be that it was cold, but man, that taste did not work well for me.
Well, you don't like spicy, so I think that's like going to be a huge stumbling block.
But it's a jarring spice.
It was really crazy
Ooh,
when
this works
Wagner
nicely.
just like froze.
Yeah,
I
that
think-
was. I was like, something's going on, and if it doesn't have anything to do with me, let's just pass by it. But I was like, oh, if he's trying to remember something to say to me or a compliment, I should probably wait this out.
I just was lost for a second.
What do you
We
think?
established that I was a little groggy. I think this is the fun. It works great dripping
Yeah.
the Funyuns.
Oh, excuse you.
Yeah.
Guys, place your bets. I'm gonna bet $5 it made a mess.
Oh, for sure.
There he is. Mitch is re-entering.
Okay, he's got paper towel.
Got a paper
He seems a
towel.
little less confident and cocky than when he left.
He's breathing heavily.
He made a mess.
I'm just
He made a mess. He made a mess for
Oh, shit.
sure.
All right, careful with that microphone, Mitch.
I'm back.
What happened in the microwave?
Microwave is a mess. From Susser, not from me. Here we go.
Literally,
I told one of the
all we talked about was that you for sure were gonna make a mess in the microwave.
The microwave is pristine. There was a Headgum hunk in there cleaning it out. He had his shirt off. It was fucking. I sat down and watched the show.
Excuse me.
All right, here we go. Here is a hot dip.
I wonder
And you're
if
having
it'll
the
be
Cuban
different.
chip.
It's better. It is better. It's better hot.
Okay, where's the Cuban chips? I'm gonna try it hot because I said no to this dip already.
I think that you still will say no.
You think I just need one? Thank you so much.
Did we do all dressed chips? Did we do say yes to the dressed? I feel like we did.
Had to. I mean, that's too good not to.
Yeah, I mean it's really
Right?
good.
Are you losing your mind?
Oh, you missed what he did. Yeah, it was wild.
What happened?
I just
No, he
kind of
was here
froze
for
for a second.
that.
You were there. For
Oh
that.
yeah, we were here. I'm losing my mind now.
What do you think? Better? It's better.
It's better.
Here, send it this way.
It's
we
mixed
gotta
better.
taste it over here.
Okay, Mitch, pass it over.
What are you tasting? What are the flavors?
I'm literally just tasting cheese and
Ooh, this is warm.
unknown spice.
It's a weird thing with the Cool Ranch. The Cool Ranch turns into a dip better than the nacho cheese.
The Cool
does,
Ranch
weirdly.
is
You never would think
fantastic.
that.
This, I think, and here's the thing: the
It's
Cool
spicy,
Ranch,
right?
the Cool Ranch goes well with chips. I think this one could only go well with like tortilla chips. A plainer chip, but some of the flavor ones with the Cool Ranch worked,
Yeah.
right? Because you said you had the Funyun with it and you liked it.
Here's the thing. First off, there's so many good cheesy dips out there.
Mm-hmm.
That one doesn't really do anything to stand out. And it also is not distinctly Doritos
Okay.
flavored.
No,
All right.
The Cool Ranch one tastes like Cool Ranch.
It
That one
tastes
does
more
not
like Cool
taste
Ranch.
like spicy nacho.
I
I
agree
agree.
with that. I agree with that.
that one tastes like spicy nacho cheese dip from the movie theater
Exactly.
or something
yes,
like that.
100%.
Yeah.
What's
Sus?
going on over there?
I'm thinking.
Are you sad that the chips are
Can I
done?
tell you, he put the
more
Funyuns
to
in
eat.
his top 3. The Funyun chips.
I forgot about the Funyuns.
It's a great. I love that.
Wait, would you have swapped? Would you change yours because you know about the Funyuns now?
I think I'll go Funyuns second.
What?
Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And third would be ham chips.
All right, I'm also going to revise mine. I'm going to say ham chips first. I'm going to bump honey butter up to second,
Wow.
and I'm going to swap in for the Cuban chips. I'm going to throw in the Funyuns.
Wow.
The
What was your
comeback-
number one?
The Cuban chips.
Yeah.
The comeback story
Of a lifetime.
of a lifetime. The Funyun chips.
What is this, a league of their own?
Knife, I can't believe that you came here after Lisbon.
Yes,
This is
please.
insane.
I hope you can get some sleep tonight. I hope you get some recovery. I hope
I think,
you
I think she'll.
taste.
I think she'll sleep heavy after being with us for an hour. I think you'll be fine.
I think this is gonna knock me out. This was just the kind of snooze I needed to go right into dreamland. Guys, you are worth any 18-hour excursion. Let me tell you. It is
Thank
always.
you.
Oh, Evan, you're still here. It's always so fun to come here and chat with you and have delicious treats.
What is it like to have
That's so
you?
nice.
Do you have
You
social
know,
media?
when I had lunch with Bob, Sus showed up too for that.
Hey, are you guys having your sandwiches yet? My parking meter's about to run out. Bob, would you mind paying for it?
You should pay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I do have social media.
Yeah.
At the only Alana Johnston on Instagram and at Alana_Johnston on Twitter, which I don't really use as much, but that's where I promote all my live shows, which is the only thing
We can do.
anyone's really doing. So there you
There
go.
you
Come
go.
check me out. Largo, Dynasty, Elysian.
A
I'm
phenomenal
doing it all.
performer.
UCB.
One of the
Thank you
funniest
so
people
much.
around, and a great time to go support some live comedy. Why
That's what I'm
not?
talking about.
Yep.
There you go. So check
And
all that out.
just live comedy. I'm so sorry.
She's rubbing it in about the show I'm in.
Which, by the way, I have and had plans to watch. I always will watch something that a friend of mine is in because I believe in supporting, and it's really fun to be able to follow up with them the next time you see them. I watched your
very
other
sweet.
movie, Tomorrow's Zone, or whatever that one was. And I thought it was great. Sorry you died and what have you, but good for you.
Spoiler alert. There's probably thousands of listeners who
You know
haven't
what,
seen
guys? Go ahead and Google Tomorrow's Zone, and you let me know what you think. Sorry I spoiled it for you.
All right, that's this week's Doughboys Double. Bye.
it. Bye.
Bye.
Doughboys meet